Good morning everyone, here from the island of Crete. This is gonna be our last video here in Crete. Not in Greece though, we're still going to quite a few other islands. And right now we're at a place called Plaka. It's about an hour away driving from Iraklio, where we're staying. We're not planning to stay on this beach, but it just looked like a nice place to open the video. Really nice beach, pebbly beach. I think that's the first pebbly beach that we've seen on this trip.
Yeah, but the water looks super clear here.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. So this area that we're in now is called Elunda Bay. So that's this area. And we're going to an island called Spinalonga, which is right there, a small island. Supposed to be able to get a boat from here. I think it's that boat over there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're missing the...
Yeah, maybe. Looks like people are entering. I think it's every 30 minutes. And then there's also a bigger bay area here called Maribello Bay. And we're going to go to a city and also another beach there where we'll actually stay on the beach. So it looks like it's going to be an awesome day. So this place looks like another really nice little coastal village to stay. Nice and quiet. Got the huge mountains in the backdrop. There's loads of places to stay on the mountains as well, with awesome views. So we just walk in quickly to see if we can still catch the boat. We're very close. If not, it's not really a bad place to wait around for 30 minutes.
No, not at all.
Alright, cool. It hasn't left without us. Wow, look at the water here. Looks even nicer from this side. Already got our doggo friend.
I think he likes me, yeah.
Is he climbed up on top of you?
Yeah.
I think he's the fisherman's dog. There's a fisherman guy here. Seems like an old dog. So we have now entered the island fortress. It's 20 euros overall per person because the boat is 12 euros for the round trip and then it's 8 euros to enter. And just like everything that we've been seeing lately, this is a Venetian fortress from around the 1500s. But I've got a feeling that this is going to be the most impressive because it's absolutely massive and because of the views that you get of the coast. I think this is also another separate island over here. Has a nice little beach. Be a cool place to chill out with the view of this place in the backdrop. So from what I read, even before the Venetians were here, there was already a fortified area. Wouldn't have looked this impressive, but that was from the ancient Greeks. And it was to protect an ancient city called Olus, which I think was down there. But right now it's sunken due to an earthquake. But this place was abandoned in the 7th century because of Arab invaders, pirates, so yeah, they had to leave. And then I guess it was only until the Venetians came that people stayed around here again. What an extremely beautiful coastline though. Probably one of the nicest ones that we've seen in Greece. The water makes me want to go for a swim already. Yeah,
the wind says no, but the color says yeah, come to me. But hopefully we can find a beach with no wind today.
Yeah, we're gonna look for one. But I think overall it is a bit warmer here on the east coast compared to where we were before.
Yeah, I think so.
already at the beginning we can tell that the other forts are incomparable to this one. Looks like we could spend hours here on the sides of it. I think we might be here for 2 hours. So right now we're making our way to an old church. It's supposed to be up here somewhere. Can't really see it right now. So no idea where the church is still, but there was some sort of building here. Now it's the doorway to the beautiful sea. So that's where the invaders would have come from, out there somewhere. Look at the size of these fortified walls though. Must have took forever to build this thing. So I'm not sure if this is the church of St. Nicholas. They don't have many signs around here, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at all the time. A lot of the other places that we visited had signs. Yeah, I don't know if this is a church. Looks like it could be. A lot of the old Greek churches are like that. So you see a lot of places called St. Nicholas here. I think one of the other churches that we went to the other day was also St. Nicholas. So I read that he's the saint of sailors and he was Greek, so yeah, I guess that's why. This is what makes this fort so cool. There's basically like a big village at the bottom of it, which is different to any of the other forts that we went to that just look like some kind of military complex with weapons. This has an actual like residential area. Oh, look at the colourful windows. Yeah, so this is probably more of a modern touch. Yeah, it definitely is. But I guess this is how the original ones would have looked like in ruins. I think it's a museum as well. So that's cool. This is how they used to play games with the rocks. Oh look, chess. The historic chessboard. Giuseppe Gerola. 1877-1938. So he was an Italian historian and archaeologist. So he visited this island and the area surrounding it to research the area. Some of his pictures. Yeah, so this area that we're in now was the central market. So it shows here how the buildings looked before. Check that out. Completely in ruins. And that's the restored ones that you're seeing right now, like this. This part here is talking more about the battles with the Ottomans. They surrendered the island of Spinalonga, 4th of October 1715. Here's a picture from 1901. It's from that Italian archaeologist guy that I just showed before. You can see the amount of houses that were here. It's not like that now. A lot of them have been destroyed. It was certainly a big village around here. Continues on. This one looks in better condition, this part going forward. Yeah, this part looks less damaged. I don't know if it's restored or if it just remained in good condition. Seems nicer though. Still got some of the door frames there. So this island was also used as a leper colony in the early 1900s, not so long ago, for around 50 years. So only lepers were on the island during that time, because I don't think they really had good treatments back then, and it was contagious. Right now we just use antibiotics, I guess, to cure that, but they would have lived around here. And we read that the government did give them some money, but they were left on their own. So yeah, they had their own little society here. They did get married and stuff, have children, and this island was one of the last leper colonies in Europe. I'd have never imagined it was this big when we looked from the coast.
No, it looked like just a tiny island. But yeah, we've been here for more than 2 hours already, and we haven't seen everything.
Yeah, just walking around, loads to explore. I mean, we're on this road now, but there's buildings going all the way up there. I doubt we'll even be able to see everything. Views.
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah, so we come to some other section of the village here. This was the hospital for the leper colony. It's supposed to be a mosque around here, and the church that we were looking for before. So what I showed before wasn't the Church of St. Nicholas. Somewhere around here. Alright, well, we found the church. What's left of it anyway. That is heavily damaged. Probably only like 5% of it here. Very mild remains of what was a painting. So we've come back to Plaka now, where we started the video. Found a really nice restaurant on the seafront here. Looks super beautiful. And this time we're not going for saganaki. This is fried feta in honey, which I don't think we've ever tried before.
No, first time. This is cheese, I think we're gonna love it.
Yeah, Carol loves cheese. Let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. Oh wow. I don't think I've ever had anything with cheese and honey before, so the mix is really delicious. I like the crispy part as well. Really, really good.
I want to try it.
No, you're gonna love this, I already know. To me it's almost like a dessert.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. The mix of sweet with the salty, strong taste of the cheese is very, very nice.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be ordering saganaki all the time now then. Do they have this on all the menus though?
I think I've seen it before, but we never tried it. But it's quite common, I think.
Alright, cool. And that was €6. And the main dishes have come pretty quickly. So Carol got sea bream for 16, and I got some pork chops for 10. 2 pork chops. So really, really good. The fries are always good here in Greece as well. Nice and chunky. We've driven about 30 minutes from Plaka to come to a nice beach here. I don't know how you pronounce that. Voulisma, Golden Beach. Got some pretty nice views from the parking here. Free parking. Some beaches back there as well. I think the beach that we want to go to is this one, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. We need to go down and see, because maybe we have to find some rocks to block the wind. Yeah,
it doesn't seem too windy here right now, so it's actually quite nice and warm. There's a path down here too though. Yeah, we'll work it out. But super beautiful by the looks of it. Nice little place for snacks up here. Looks like a pretty popular beach too. Quite a few people here. Overall it seems like this area of the east coast is busier compared to the west where we were before. Seems to be more tourists around overall, more people around. So we found a great part here with no winds. I think it's the first time that I felt genuinely hot.
Yeah, I'm feeling very good, but I'll see if I'll go in the water or not. The problem is that in the water there's wind, here there's no, but yeah, we'll see.
There's some people going in. I saw some others that were going to go in and then they decided not to once they dipped their feet in there. It's kind of funny because looking at the footage it probably just looks like everything's boiling here, right? The nice blue skies. So at least at this beach I was able to fly the drone more easily compared to the previous days. I think on the previous days the wind was like 30 kilometers per hour, so it was really hard to fly. But here right now it was really easy. I was able to check out the other beaches on the other side of the cliff. So just over that side there's a little trail and it's a completely empty beach, and then another one with a resort. And on that side there was also a beach that was quite empty. And this beach is nice. It's very simple compared to what we showed in the last two videos, Elafonisi and Balos Beach, since those two were so spectacular. But it's still a very nice beach. The majority that we've seen in Crete seem to be this kind of level, even the average beaches. We're just gonna check out the Pebble Beach area before we head out of here. See how it is. Not really a fan of pebble beaches, to be honest. Had people comment before on the videos that they actually prefer the pebbles. Some people don't really like sand, right? It bothers them. but yeah, it's not really for me. I like to walk barefoot, and it's also not very nice to lie down on. So it is a bit of a sandy beach. I thought the whole thing was pebbles, but it's sand. Barely anyone on this part. The rocks are kind of orange over here.
Yeah, like the Algarve.
A bit like the Algarve, yeah, on that side. So we're going to be heading to a city that we haven't been to yet. It's just about 10 minutes away from here. It might actually be that one over there. We can see there's a city. It is around that part. So now we're in Agios Nikolaos, St. Nicholas. I mentioned before that a lot of things are called St. Nicholas here in Crete, and this city is called St. Nicholas. And we're right next to an area here with loads of yachts everywhere. Pretty much all these are yachts. So in the previous videos we've been showing the older areas, old neighborhoods, villages, towns, but I think this is more of a modern city, so it should be interesting to see. Carol wants to scout some homes at the estate agent.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we have thought that Greece is like maybe even #1 possibility of places to settle down.
Yeah, so we are trying to see if we like some part of Crete maybe, or maybe Corfu. I don't know. First we're gonna travel to the places and see if we can see ourselves living somewhere here in Greece.
Got some here, 2-bedroom, 150,000 euros. No idea where the location is. This one, 3-4 bedrooms, 168,000 euros. I think for Europe, Greece is actually still pretty affordable. Yeah, but if you look at the ones with the sea view here, 287,000. Doesn't say how many bedrooms. One with a swimming pool, 395,000. Are these the best ones?
Yeah.
Oh, over $1 million.
Yeah, too expensive.
Yeah, look at that one though. Pool, amazing views. Yeah, basically the ones with the pools and amazing views are like over $1 million. Almost 3 million euros this one. Whoa. There's even a nice little beach here, right in the middle of the city. It's called Agios Beach. So you can go to that island that we visited earlier, Spinalonga, from here. They also have the boat tours from here. It's from this little harbour right here. This place is actually reminding us of the modern places in the Algarve, like Portimao, where my parents live. Pretty similar style, the buildings.
Yeah, or even some other areas like Lagos, a bit similar.
So I think this area here is the most popular part of Agios Nikolaos, Lake Voulisma. So historically it was a freshwater lake, but then they opened it up, an opening there that goes to the sea. So now you have all the boats in here that can access the sea out there. Loads of restaurants and cafes, just like the harbours that we've seen in the previous videos. Also looks cool because there's these big cliffs here on this side.
Yeah, it is very different, I mean, from all the other towns that we visited here in Crete. I think mainly because of this viewpoint.
Well, we're on a hill as well.
Yeah, on a hill, and then we have the mountains in the background. It's very nice, that drop there.
Yeah, because the other times that we were in a harbour, it's always flat. We're not really on a high viewpoint. We'll probably walk all the way around that way. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I only just noticed those mountains that Carol mentioned. Huge mountains. this place is certainly a lot more impressive than what I was expecting. I thought that since it was a modern area it wouldn't be as nice as the other places that we visited, but it's pretty much the same really, the harbour area. These boats are so tiny that they almost look like they must be here just for show. Maybe they are, I don't know. They're like freshly painted. It's probably like the less touristy place we've been so far on this trip.
Yeah, it's very relaxed and there's no like a lot of people around. I think the other towns were very crowded. Maybe that's why we're enjoying it so much here. It's very calm.
So there are still some old structures though, because there was a historic settlement here. I think there's just not much left over compared to the other places that we've been. But yeah, look at these things. I mean, that's definitely super old. Oh, look there, Carol, the babies. So cute. Look at these guys all sleeping. Maybe that's the mother. Don't seem to be too bothered with us. All snuggled up. Look at this nice old chapel too, kind of built into the cliffside. Yeah, there's no way in there. The old doors. There's another cave over here. Oh, didn't see you there, sorry. Is the owner of that cave house. Even more caves. So on Google Maps it doesn't show any of these points here. Look, it's the same kind of paintings that we've been seeing in the churches on the island. Maybe it's part of the church too. The butterfly catcher. It's a nice one. We're getting all the wildlife in this place somehow.
Yeah, in the middle of the sea.
Yeah. Yeah, just like yesterday in Rethymno, it makes us feel like, why didn't we decide to stay here too? But you can't stay in all of these places. We're back at the apartment now in Iraklio where we've been staying, and we wanted to do more videos here in Crete, but because of the bad weather we weren't able to do as much as we wanted. The next few days are supposed to be really bad, so it's going to be kind of hard to explore. And in a few days time we're going to be heading to a place called Sitia, which is heading east from here, but we're only going there to get a ferry to our next island, which is going to be Karpathos. Supposed to be a quieter, less touristy island, so interested in seeing that. And then yeah, we're just going to keep making our way around different islands in that region. If you like this video and the videos so far, just drop a like to support us as usual. Subscribe to see more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one.